Welcome to your daily focus, May the 7th, 2019. My name is Tilly. This is Tarot with Tilly, and thank you. Thank you truly for all of your positive, loving, supportive energy you send my way each and every day. You guys rock. Thank you. Truly, I send it right back to you. Well, let's see what the cards have to say. We have the sun in Taurus. The moon has moved into Gemini. It is a 15 energy day, which narrows down to a 6 energy day. So it's really about our relationships. Also our health, our well-being, our routines. I believe Venus is talking to Saturn in a not too loving way today. So it's probably squared or semi-squared, or wouldn't be opposed. Look at this, the Ace of Cups. Well, we are thinking of our tomorrow. We are thinking of that new path. We are wanting the adventure and the excitement and the passion and the sensuality and the romance and the success and the respect and the stature. We want it all. We want that new path in front of us, and we want it to open wide for us. The Five of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles is in detriment, but wow, where do we feel that we are being held back? We are being limited in some way, or restricted in some way, or opposed in some way. Where do we feel the friction or the unbalance or the unhappiness in our lives? And we in some way, we link that to the stumbling block for this. Our third card is the Hierophant. So you have the sage wisdom inside of you. You really just have to take a step back today and realize what truly brings in balance in your life, what brings in happiness, what brings in joy. So we may feel restrictions in many areas of our life, actually, right? And the best way I think I can describe it in my own life is when I had my first baby. And boy, I just absolutely loved holding her and rocking her and staring into her little face, counting those little fingers and toes, and just enjoying that time together. And it took up a lot of my time, and valuable time too. But I felt totally in balance and at peace when I sat there with her in my arms when she was a newborn. And there were other times when it was like, oh my gosh, I just want to go out for an hour and just not be a mom and just do the things that I like to do and not have spit up all over me. And all of a sudden that very same circumstance was making me feel like I was restricted, that I was missing out on something, that there was something better out there that I can't enjoy because I'm a mom. And so when we listen to our sage wisdom, when we think of ourselves as the Hierophant and how to bring in true balance, well, the true balance is, yes, you can sit there for hours and hold your baby and just love it to pieces. And you also have to schedule times to be you, your own person, doing and enjoying the things that you like to do, being around the people you like to be with. Not talking in that cute little voice. And, we do that with kids, right? We do that with babies. We change our voice. Well, some of us do. I do. You've already got, so you need to take a step back. Instead of picking a fight today or just feeling like you're the reason why or this is the reason why I can't move forward and just getting aggravated, understanding what type of balance that does bring in your life and how do you bring the two into balance so that you can go forward, that it's not a restriction after all. It's not an opposition after all. It's not a roadblock. But it's something that we need to find a balance in. And we already have that sage wisdom, but we do need to back it up a little bit and really think it through and not just kind of get all glum and say, oh, I'll never be able to do this or succeed at that or have this in my life because I'm restricted in some way. I'm it's an obligation, it's a responsibility, and it could be the very thing that you love the most too. And so, because we do have the Ace of Cups as our first card, so it could very well be the very thing that you love the most is also feeling like it's restricting in some way today. So I don't think we're rewriting rules, but we're understanding that um, there has to be lines, there has to be space for both, and maybe working them into the schedule so that they're both there. So if you're a new mom, then of course you would say, okay, well, this day, every day, I have this time. So I'm going to use it that way. I'm not going to be doing the dishes. I'm not going to be doing the laundry. That's my time. And I'll just have to figure out how I'm going to do the dishes and the laundry at a different point in time. So if you want that career, but you've got to go back to school, but you found this online course that you could do on your own terms. And so now you have to pick, okay, I have to work this many hours during this part of the day, but now I have this part of the day. And what part of the day am I going to dedicate to bringing in the balance of moving forward by gaining that knowledge, by gaining that wisdom? Or maybe you wanted to write a book all your life, but you couldn't write a book because you're doing this and that and the other thing. So you sit down and you start writing 1 page a day, maybe first thing when you wake up, last thing before you go to bed, right after you have a meal. You find the timing, but it's telling us to make time in our life for our passions, for our dreams, for the adventures that we want to go on, the opportunities that we want to step in, the things that we have true passion about. That could be a relationship, that could be an environment. And allow yourself, know that you are deserving and worthy of that block of time or that block of energy or that block of resources in order to push your dreams to the next level, to step into that new dream, that passion. This could also be service to others. So let's see what our Nature's Whispers cards have to say. So one way or another, we're going to be looking into ourselves to how to bring in that balance. I mean, that's going to happen for each and every one of us in a different way, but it is going to happen. The Hierophant is there to say it so. It's how we react to that. So what challenge is put in front of you today that makes you brutally aware that your perfect happy is sometimes your perfect miserable? And how do you bring those things into balance? How do you make it work for yourself? And it's taking it back. It's meditation. It's prayer. It's reflection. It's contemplation. Or you could just say, oh, I'll never have it because. I mean, that's what the Five of Pentacles is doing. And look at how close. And the Five of Pentacles, look how close we sit to the door of abundance. When our back is to it, we have no clue that it's there. So by looking for different options, different ways forwards, maybe not turning the blame so much outward as looking at what you can do personally, what you have control of personally. Leap of Faith, 22. What a strong energy that is to be coming here. Leap of Faith. Oh, there's a leap of faith. 22. We are in new moon energy, so See this as a chance to create something wonderful. So see this as a chance to create something wonderful, regardless of what situation you are looking at. Maybe you're feeling like you're being taken advantage of, or somebody's abusing your good nature, or there's too many responsibilities and obligations that's pushed on your plate. Okay, see this as a chance to create something wonderful. Or you're a caregiver for somebody and you feel that all your time is there. Look at it as if it's the opportunity, the chance to create that something wonderful. You are in a transition period where you need to draw on your faith, intuition, and knowledge and take a leap. You will not fail. You have a safety net of support in place. You will overcome your fear. You will find a beautiful outcome on the horizon. This leap of faith is the best course of action at this time. If you do make a mistake, you have the ability to try again and learn from what did not work the first time. All signs indicate that if you just trust, you will succeed. Jump ahead. Jump head first into the void of the unknown, even if you eventually fall. For a while, you will soar. Well, we don't want to hit rock bottom. So I am one, and especially with the Hierophant here, we may not want to do it head first, but we do want to take a chance on ourselves. We do want to look at what we can do, what we have control of in our environment to push ourselves towards that dream, that goal, that desire, that love, that passion, that sense of fulfillment, that peace of mind. See what our animals have to say. Today we have seek and find. Seek and find. We're definitely told to go out there and seek, find, take a leap of faith. Go after your dream. But I think some kind of situation, because of the Five of Pentacles here, something is going to be nagging at us, or it's going to irritate us, or we're not going to feel that connected kind of energy that we usually do between another person or within an environment. And it's going to prickle us in some way, and it's there to show us. It's there to show us what we need to change in maybe our own personal routines, behaviors, habits. Maybe it's changing your emotion completely and changing it from a negative to a positive. And how do you do that? How do you really transform it? Not just say it, but really make it tangible. Seek and find. The chipmunk appears. When's the last time we had the chipmunk? It's been a while. And above all, watch with glittering eyes the whole world around you, because the greatest secrets are always hidden in the most unlikely places. Those who don't believe in magic will never find it. Chipmunk lets you know that although you are dreaming and wishing, you're not taking clear action to make your dreams come true. The clearer and stronger your desire, the more action you will receive as you begin to see a whole new picture. Retaining the parts you want, eliminating what you don't. The greatest wealth is the knowledge that you are complete within yourself. Your major goal is to discover as much as you can about yourself. Because the more you know about yourself, the better you can deal with any life situation. Take the action in order to push open the door you so badly want to walk through. Like that door of abundance. If you don't seek, you won't find. If you don't knock, the door will remain closed. If you don't walk through the door, you'll remain stuck in the same place. Spend some time wishing, manifesting, but don't forget to take action too. If you want a new job, send out that resume. If you're looking for a relationship, start inquiring. If you want to begin a business, start writing the business plan. Today is that wake-up call to your inner soul. Will you take the first step? Will you knock on the door? Will you turn the doorknob? will you walk through? Until we meet again, remember, I do love you.